All right, welcome to the Real Family Podcast.
Yay!
I'm one of your hosts, Carrie. With me is my sister, Christie, and my niece, Cobie.
Hello.
So what the heck are we doing, ladies?
Good question.
That is a good question.
So I came up with this idea one night where I was watching an old movie. I'm like, wouldn't it be great to watch like the old movies that we grew up on, you and me, Christy?
Of course.
And then introducing them to our niece, Cobie, who ironically went to school for movies. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I went to the University of Oregon for film school. I basically specialized in audio, got a minor in media studies. And now I work in the audiobook industry. I do like the audiobook editing aspect of it, and I'm getting my master's in film right now. So there's a lot of movies I have seen and a lot of movies I have not seen. So
what drew you to studying movies and film in school?
Being like obviously at my dad's house, we were watching movies constantly. I remember going to Blockbuster and always getting movies every weekend. And then at my mom's house, we would constantly watch like a lot of 80s, 90s, early 2000s movies growing up. And then Netflix started. And so then I started watching a lot of shows and TV, but I was still interested in going to school for English and writing. And then at one point, my mom was like, why don't you just go to school for screenwriting because you like film? And I did. And then I hated screenwriting.
Wow. Okay.
And then I took a screenwriting class. It was not my favorite. I felt like it was too limiting of my creativity is the best way I can put it. And then I did, I did directing classes thinking I'd go and be a director. Hated being a director.
Hated it.
I'm not an actor, so I have no idea how to direct people on how to be emotive. And then I was like, why don't I do cinematography? I was like adamant, I don't want to do audio. Audio is going to suck. So I took cinematography classes, and let me tell you, I can't work a fucking camera to save my life. I can't. I've got a camera. I can work it like pretty like basic level foundation stuff. After that, it's done. But I took an audio class my senior year, and I also took a sound class, like a horror and sci-fi sound class during COVID, which I really loved. And then senior year, I went and did a sound class with my professor, Andre. Shout out Andre if he's ever listening, because he made audio fun and very simple, and it was more. I liked the technical aspect of it. I liked playing around with like the computers and stuff. But then after that, I fell in love with sound, graduated, and now I got a job in it. So I love it. It's fun.
And now you're doing our sound for our podcast and getting everything all hooked up and everything running for us.
Oh my God. It's took so fucking long for me to figure out. My brain is not computing.
It's okay. We got it. We got it now.
Yeah.
It sounds like your grassroots are kind of like our grassroots growing up, Christy, with being introduced to movies.
Yeah, the dad that Cobie referred to is our brother.
Yes.
So
your brother.
So we did grow up with lots of movies in our household.
Introduced to us by our dad.
Yes. There was always a movie going.
Can confirm even staying there was always a movie going.
That is true.
Yeah.
I think we may have been the first people on the block to have a VCR in our neighborhood.
I remember shopping for that VCR. Is it Old Town Mall off of Kimberly Road in Bettendorf? It was some electronics store.
Man, she just outed.
That's okay. And where Chuck E. Cheese used to be, and no longer there. R.I.P. Chuck E. Cheese.
R.I.P. Chuck E. Cheese.
But I can remember shopping for the VCR in that little crappy mall area. I don't know. I wonder how much Dad spent on that. But
I don't know.
Prior to that, we had the laser discs, which not too many people know about the laser discs.
Really? I think the disc came after the VCR.
Did it? I thought it was before.
Oh, I think it was after.
We'll have to find out. We'll have to fact check that.
I do not. Yeah, I thought we started with the singular VCR. where we would record made-for-TV movies.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Gotta-
yeah.
Yep. You try to remember to pause before the commercial, and then you got to remember to take that off pause when it started again.
Yep.
Sometimes that did not happen.
Nope.
So you might miss 10 minutes of a show.
Or Mom recording Luke and Laura getting married on General Hospital. That was one VHS tape in itself.
We had that tape for a long time.
very
and
long
I
time.
would rewatch that tape sometimes. Did you? Okay,
Yeah,
I did. Too. Yep, when they got married. And then when Laura came back.
Oh, and she was out in the lawn, and
Yes!
he's up on the mansion.
Yep.
Laura!
Gosh. That was a sidebar. Anyway, we started recording movies off of the TV.
Uh-huh.
And then I know at one point we were recording VHS to VHS.
Now, I thought we got 2 VCRs for that, right? We
Yes.
would play one, well, we would rent the movie,
Yes.
play it, and then in the other VCR have a blank tape in there
To
record
record
it.
it.
FBI, I think we're past the statute of
I
limitations.
did look it
You
up.
are?
Okay. Yes, it's like only 3 years, it says.
Okay,
Yeah,
plus
it's
we don't
not a
have
lot.
the evidence anymore.
No.
All those tapes
No.
are gone.
No.
Which made me, I was thinking before we started recording this, when we started doing VCR, how many tapes do you think that we had? Granted, now we had about 2 movies on a tape.
It averaged about 2 movies per tape. I would say we had about 150 tapes.
And that's about close to 300 movies. So
Yes.
back then, holy crap, we had
We-
a lot of movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought we went VCR to VCR first and then went into the laser disc.
And we might have.
I don't remember that
But
for
we
sure,
didn't
though.
have a lot. The only laser disc I'm remembering is Empire Strikes Back or Star Wars. One of those I remember.
that we owned?
We had it, yes.
I don't remember that at all.
Yes, I do remember that. But we didn't have too many laser. Maybe Grease? Yeah, see, we
No.
didn't have too many laser discs.
I don't remember us having Grease. I know we had Grease 2
Okay.
on VHS.
What a terrible movie.
Oh my
first
God,
off.
Grease 2 is so much better than Grease.
What are you talking about? That's so
I
wrong.
will die on that hill.
So wrong.
So, Cobie, I can remember. I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember when children, we would act that out, me and you, in the basement and stuff? You would always be the female lead role, and I would
No.
always be the male lead
I
role.
don't remember that.
But we would always act it out and sing.
I do remember. No, you and I would also act out the Parent Trap, the original.
The original
Haley
Parent
Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, where one of us would hide in a laundry basket and fake cut out the back of the dress, like at the dance scene.
Oh, I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we would kind of like pull it up.
Yes, we
yeah.
would pin it,
Pin it up.
safety pin it up. Have you seen the original Parent Trap?
No, I've seen the Lindsay Lohan
Oh,
one
Oh,
from
okay.
Disney.
No.
That-
No.
I mean, it's good, but like I watched it whenever it was like on Disney Channel, and that's because Disney Channel was constantly on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't like I'm gonna go out of my way to watch The Parent Trap.
Yeah, the original Parent Trap, though, that was good because it was like they were doing effects that we hadn't seen before. That one woman was on that screen twice.
Exactly.
How did they do
How
that?
did they do that? Yes.
Yeah.
We were in awe.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was also crazy for me to see that, and I was like, it's the same person. Granted, now I know how you do it and how they did it back then.
Carrie and I, we have on-the-job training,
Lots of it.
whereas Cobie is coming in with her professional training and is
Yeah.
going to school us on this.
Yeah, I did learn a lot of theory in classes and a lot of history stuff, so I feel like I'm pretty well versed.
Yeah. I can remember growing up, I always wanted to work in a video store, or own a video store. I wanted to be the
Oh.
one renting out movies, but
I
by the
mean-
time I hit that age, that wasn't in existence,
Yeah,
pretty
thank
much.
gosh.
Yeah.
You didn't sink
Yeah.
your life savings into that.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, right?
Oh, you had the chance to do it with Netflix, though.
Yeah. Netflix, I was on board with Netflix when they were shipping the movies
She
to
was.
the house.
Yeah.
First person I ever knew that used Netflix was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that DVD in the mail and watch it and return it and get the other one. Yeah. And then they went to streaming. So, I mean, nowadays, movies, I'm more into TV series, documentaries. I love documentaries. Movies, I will watch movies from time to time. it's kind of hard with the newer ones, but that's why Cobie's here. She's going to open my mind and introduce me to all this artsy fartsy crap that just drives me nuts. But yay, I'm going to go into it with an open mind.
Yes. Please. It's artsy fartsy sometimes sucks depending on the movie and who is making it. And if you don't like artsy fartsy stuff, it can be really, really hard. There's some things where I like where it's really artsy fartsy and I'll be like, oh, that's so cool. And then I'll watch another film and I'm like, oh my God, I got to turn this off. And I've turned off a few films because I just couldn't do it. But there are some that I'm going to show you where you guys are like, what the fuck is this? I'm bored. But a lot of these films are so influential, though, is the thing.
Influential. Okay, that's good to know going into these influential films.
We just want to be entertained.
Yeah, I'm not here for entertaining. I'm here for teaching you guys.
boy.
I'm getting a master's. I'm getting a master's for a reason.
We're gonna teach you. I don't know
what we have.
What
to
passed
offer.
for entertainment in the 80s.
Oh boy, yes.
I mean, there's a lot of 80s films that are pretty influential as well.
Okay, so what other 80s movies have you seen
That are influential?
or that you enjoy?
Oh, enjoy Breakfast Club, obviously.
Okay.
It's
I mean,
like, it was one that my mom showed me early on. It was really
Sure.
fun.
John Hughes.
John
Gotta
John
notice.
Hughes. Another John Hughes movie, 16 Candles, was a big one.
Yeah.
A lot of Molly Ringwald is what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Animal House, just because University of Oregon, it was filmed there, and we got to go and, well, you know, as a student, you just go to all the frat houses, and then it's like, this is the one where they filmed the entire movie at. So that one was pretty big, and you can go in more like Spielberg direction, like Jaws.
Okay. Yeah.
Kubrick was a big director.
I was gonna say he
enjoy.
was artsy fartsy when I was growing up, and Quentin Tarantino, like, I don't even really call him artsy fartsy, but he was the director back in the 90s for me anyway. I remember having Pulp Fiction party, and you know, when that movie came out, and having friends over to watch that. So
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino's okay in my eyes. I've got some beef with him.
well, a lot of people do.
I got a lot of beef with him. I don't like him. He's weird.
Well, so am I.
Doug and I saw Pulp Fiction in the theater on a date.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Like,
Yeah, we did.
See, I fangirled out with Kevin Smith.
Yeah, you did.
I did fangirl out with Kevin Smith with Clerks and Mallrats,
Yeah.
Chasing Amy. So that was I still fangirl out a little bit with him.
yeah. I don't know. Most of the time, though, if I'm watching movies anymore, it's like I go to the theater and watch them. It's like I just obviously saw Wicked the other day, but I like watching, like, I saw Challengers and like Zone of Interest, like really big films last year in the theater. So if I'm watching movies, I don't usually do it at home unless it's direct to streaming. So like the new Frankenstein movie I'm watching with Liv, that's Guillermo del Toro with Jacob Elordi and Mia Goth. Like, those are the things that, like, the times I would watch it, or like The Substance I watched at home. But other than that, at home, I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos, or I just did the Stranger Things rewatch, and I'm doing like other shows that I watch, but I'm not really like big on watching the movies at home unless it's got a good sound system.
Okay, that's the only way I watch movies is at home. I mean, the last time I went to the movies was to see Beetlejuice 2 at the theaters with my friend Wendy. The time before that,
That
I
was
have
September 2024.
I
know,
have
that was
no
a while
idea.
ago.
Sidebar, September 2024.
That was a long time ago.
But here's my problem. Like, I like closed captions. And
Yeah, I do like a closed.
And
Well,
it's kinda-
you're young and you've got good ears.
Yeah,
still.
yeah, and honestly, I started doing closed captions on my when I started watching Game of Thrones. I was like, "What
Yeah.
the hell is going on here?" I'm like, "I'm gonna do, what's their names? What's going?" And it's been a game changer. I
Agreed.
watch everything with captions on.
I feel like Game of Thrones,
A lot of people started.
it's
way.
really good and all, but it's so dark where it's made to be in a dark room, but people
Yes.
don't do that type of film watching anymore, where they're not, you know, down like like we are here down in a basement watching it. It's probably easier to watch it here than it is
This is
upstairs.
where I watched it, right here.
Because it's so dark. Like there's the lighting in it is not good and the sound is weird. So it's just, it depends a lot of it. But for the most part, when I'm watching films, it's in the theater. I like the Last Picture House. They got Dolby Atmos.
Haven't been there. Got free passes to go there, so we'll have to check it out. We'll have to do a girls' day and check out something at the Last Picture House.
COVID ruined it for me because it used to be Doug, my husband, would go to work every day and I would be at home one day a week and I would use that day to go watch whatever movie I wanted to watch by myself in a theater. And I could see whatever I wanted to see. It didn't matter. He wasn't there. Nobody else was there. But then when COVID hit, he started working from home, and now I don't do that as much anymore.
So yeah, I just thought it'd be a good idea to do some movie rewatches, some reactions, especially with Cobie's movies. You're going to get some reactions from Christie and myself.
I'm really excited to teach you guys about these
Oh
movies.
boy,
They're really interesting.
Yeah. So the idea behind this is all three of us, we're going to pick a movie each week. We're going to go home and we're going to watch that movie. We're going to take our notes and we're going to come back and discuss that movie. Our next episode, episode 2, I get to pick the movie. So I have picked Splash. Ooh. So ladies, your homework assignment is to go home, watch Splash, take some notes. I will sit down with my notes and go over everything and we can discuss.
Okay. Sorry. Obviously, I have seen Splash.
You have seen Splash.
Hundreds of times. I'm not in a long time, though. It has been a long time.
So I was thinking about that, too. It was like, when growing up, we would watch movies over and over and over again. Nowadays, I watch it maybe once, maybe twice. So yeah, the last time I seen Splash, I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't, and
I've never even heard of Splash until you guys were like, we need to do that. And then you said Tom Hanks was in it, and I was like, okay, that'll be a
John
good movie.
Candy.
Yeah. So
Eugene
yes,
Levy.
you have
I
seen.
love Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Eugene Levy.
Okay, so yes, when we do discuss it, what would the discussion entail? Like, are you going to recap it?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to recap it, kind of point out some things, maybe fact check a couple things throughout the movie that I see that's kind of interesting compared to 1980 something to 2025. Yeah, just kind of go from there and discuss it. The episode after that, I believe, Christy, you're going to pick a movie, and then the next episode, Cobie will pick a movie. So stay
Brace
tuned.
yourself for that.
Oh shit!
God, you want to know what? We could do anything.
No. This is gonna be fun for us. It really is because I'm gonna open my mind.
We want to learn what you learn.
Yeah. We do. Yay!
Well, not all of it, just a little bit, just enough to get by in life.
Yeah. Explain it to me a little bit. So, so tune in next week when we will discuss Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.